inequalities has been an area where majority of the question have centered around and most of the students have committed mistakes. So I have kept that into mind and tried to make a separate part for all those things where we can have equations and inequalities containing the ITFs. So in this part, we'll try to extract the knowledge of all those things which we have learned onto the previous part and try to use it at a common point. So this will be the whole jugglery of information that you have in your brain onto the piece of paper upon which you are doing it right now. So let's start this part in which we'll try to understand that how actually we are going to look towards the usage of domain and range onto a given question. And in this part also you'll get to see the real questions which will take your brains away. So for that, let's begin. So till now we have seen trigonometric functions, inverse trigonometric functions as a separate identity. We have not seen them clubbed with anything. But as we are going for a common aim of clearing JEE mains and advanced, so I think let me give you the clear picture. You will never get independent ITR. No, never going to happen. But what you'll get it inside clubbed up with algebra or with quadratic equations, with sequence series, with anything. So there comes a clan of questions which deals with equations involving into ITF. There is no standard method or approach to do these questions. There's only one thing, which is your logic, your knowledge of the chapter and your understanding towards the ITF. If you have understood ITF properly, if you have done it handsomely, then you are going to get answers. And if you have not, you'll have to cry out loud. That will be the moment for you and you cannot do anything about it. So let's see what is inside for us. There is a relation which says that tan inverse this plus tan inverse this is equals to pi by 4. Now there is a hint for these kind of questions. As all of you are intelligent and you know that for the formula of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, there are 3 bifurcations, right? Formula will be divided into 3 parts. But who has that all energy to compare all the equations and then do something? I don't have, and I don't think you also have that. So what will I do? First of all, I'll try to go with the standard basic procedure and see whatever happens. So let's start off with the standard procedure. So this will be tan inverse x minus 1 x plus 2, this is A, and then you'll have plus B over 1 minus x minus 1 over x plus 2, that is A, into x plus 1 over x plus 2, and that is equals to pi by 4. This much I have done. Now what do I see? That things are going drastically complex. So am I onto the right track or am I onto the wrong one? And that will only be known if I go further. So let's take one more step. Let's do the simplification. I think some things are looking easy to me. So this will be 2x, because minus 1 and plus 1 will vanish each other as denominator is same, and then I'll have x plus 2 whole square minus x square minus 1, and onto the numerator I'll have 1x plus 2. So this is in totality what we have, and this is pi by 4. What I have done, I have taken the LCM onto these parts, and then 1x plus 2 was common, and then taken LCM, multiplied it. X plus 2 whole square will go there, 1x plus 2 remaining, which will go into the numerator. So I have 2x into x plus 2 over x square plus 4x plus 4 minus x square plus 1, and that is equals to tan pi by 4, which is nothing but equal to 1. So what do I have? I have 2x square plus 4x, and that is equals to x square plus 4x plus 4 minus x square plus 1. If I'll see properly, there are some things which will get absolutely cancelled, and I'll have something which is very good for me. So this goes off with this, 4x goes off with this, so I have 2x square as 4 plus 1. So I am left out with 2x square is equals to 5. So x is equals to root over 5 by 2 plus and minus. Now there is a bell which rings up. Oh my god, what's this? I have started with a linear equation and I am getting 2 answers. Not done, which means there is some mistake over somewhere. So what I'm going to do? Am I going to go back or do all the calculations, or I'll be smart enough to find the answer from over here? See, what do I know? That if any one of these two values is the answer, it will satisfy the equation that is given, and that is tan inverse x minus 1 over x plus 2 plus tan inverse x plus 1 over x plus 2. So don't you think it will be much more easier for me if I'll just drop these values into the formulas and try to find out whether they are satisfying the equation or not? If they are satisfying, boom, I have the answer. And if they are not, again a boom, right? Which means I have to reject that answer. Let's see which one does a boom for me. So as I can see, if I will go on with negative values, this will become root 5 by 2 minus 1 minus root 5 by 2 plus 2. This will become root 5 by 2 plus 1 minus root 5 by 2 plus 2. I am seeing lots and lots of negative values. Negative values, which means I am going towards the fourth quadrant, and for tan inverse I am moving on to the part of minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, right? So if it's from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, which means this is not the answer, right? So this is not the answer, so this part is the boom now, so this will get off, and the final answer to this question will come as root 5 by 2, which is answer to this question. So the value of x which will satisfy this is equal to plus root 5 by 2. Through the understanding of these equations and inequations, I hope that was no-brainer. But don't underestimate the questions. If this question would have been into the examination, they would have taken your brains literally away. So, but if they are no-brainers to you, it means you have well understood the inverse trigonometric functions, which is yet a very good sign. But don't be on cloud 9, because there must be various questions which will take you towards the bottommost center of the earth, from where rising up will be totally different. So stay calm, stay cool, learn concepts properly, because there are 2 or 3 concepts which is yet to come. So in order to get towards all of that, we'll do it on to the next part. So in this part, I hope the knowledge about the equations and inequations was very deep rooted, and this will always be helpful in questions of JEE Mains and advanced. Thank you.